Hello, the game has started and it's me to go first. I'll just say hello to my opponent and I have Howard for 26. Yeah. I'll draw a few E's. Have the IER ending, but not seeing a 7 or 8. What to do with this rack? Maybe just G sorts the rack out. Not a bad rack leave. Yeah, I'm going with this. Deja vu. Same rack again. Bane for 25. Just keep the score up. Euro. I've got the Euro prefix. Nope, not seeing anything. Out edge. Not quite. Out greet. You can't really out greet, I don't think. What about this H? Tougher plus an E. Not seeing anything. Okay, not seeing a 7 or an 8. The rack isn't fantastic, so I'm not going to try keep it together. I might just clear the rack out by playing tougher. 22. Etiolate, not quite. Not a good pickup, but that's how it goes sometimes. Almost etiolate, but I'd need an A. Okay, he's val dry, I'm val heavy. Nothing for going after QI. Etoile. 16. That's 16. Just looking at ways of playing through the K. No, nothing works there. I'll go with this. E12 for 16. Okay, duplicate A, duplicate T, so not quite bingo territory. Diameter, no. Admit. Admit doesn't reach there. tamed, or aimed. Aimed would be better, I'd say, yeah. Just for the vowel consonant balance. 24, the scores are pretty poor. Made. 25, but more volatile. Opponent bingos, tapings, okay. Amid 24. Wow, just not getting the racks I need to bingo. And the leaves have been fairly decent. TAT, and then I've picked up UFDN. So, what to do with this rack? We've got tuft. Fated. Just go with fated. It's getting a little closer to bingo territory now. Out 10 Utos from the T. Opponent scores well, 37, so he's almost 100 ahead. I might just go with out here. That's more like it. Farinose from the F or arsenite. Senorita. So I should be bingoing there. But Farinose definitely the play. The W, does it help? Warrison plus an E. Ironware. I thought there was ironware, but that's 2 R's. I've got an S. No, not seeing. Yeah, not seeing an 8 with a W. Farinose. I've drawn the X, which is good, but opponent has got first dibs at that spot. Can't play under the S, unfortunately. Yeah, he scores well with that spot. Very. And then there's an E hook there. Maybe I'll just play every. Maybe he doesn't have an E. I'll go with this. Relax. if he doesn't take that spot. 67 would be fantastic, but I can't see that spot remaining available. Picks is good, but XE words, relaxed remains available. That's nice. So now I'm only about 18 behind. Lysogen. No, the S. Well, this is pretty close to bingo territory, I guess. Long. That doesn't sound like a thing to me. Do I have a strong Y play? Yin is good, but no, can't see a way of getting my Y to play anywhere fantastically. 25. $24. I thought I had something like nylon, but not to be. Okay, he's taken that spot. Opponent's definitely going out next turn, so yeah, no bingo that I can see from the T. Telegony. Telegony. Yes. Wow. I wasn't 100% sure of that, but it did look vaguely familiar. And yeah, 434 to me, 386 to opponent. Let's see what we missed. Telegony. Wow, right at the end there. Okay, so it was Hoyd. I did think of Hoyd, but yeah, I just went with Hoyd. But I suppose AE slightly better than EI. Marginal though. Pirozhki. That's the those Russian dumpling things. You can spell it a number of different ways. Wow, as a 4-timer, opponent had it tricky to spot. Pirozhki. Heben was best from this rack for 20. I went with G for 14. Cheese for 40 was best for opponent. And now Brie for 23 or Bain for 25. Similar equities. Happy with that one. Vril for 26. Outbeg for 20 or Tougher for 22. Similar equities again. Although ER slightly better as a rack leave, even though a lower score. Pound was best for opponent. Drown not far behind. Iolite for 21 was best here. What did I go with? Oh, Etoile for 16. IT or IT is better than EI, but yeah. I guess it scored more iolite, but 8J. Oh, of course, iolite, but creating or providing, I should say, a whole bunch of useful floaters for opponent to bingo through. So this was a little bit more defensive, and opponent had a dream rack here, so a whole host of bingos, tapings, Hoade. I've seen that extension before onto Hoade, so I should have thought of that. That's a really nice play. 36 points from a pretty dire looking board, although tamed was okay, I thought. Oh, what did I went with amid instead of tamed. I did look at tamed. I wonder why I decided not to. Anyway, amid seems okay too. Chaffed for 37 for opponent was pretty strong there at 3E. Oh, across the top. Wow, chaffed. Very nice. Undeft through three disconnected floaters, a E and the ED. Wow. From H1 down, very nice. Undeft. Tricky to spot. And our opponent's got a fairly good rack, but just the F and the P a bit clunky. So Noop for 28, but Ifs for 37 I thought was a great play. And a good rack leave. No bingo here, but I thought I would just create, just try balance the rack really, and played out. And was for 44 was good. And then, yeah, I had Senorita. That was actually Senorita would have played quite nicely. I just see it now, but I spotted it before. I saw the plays there, and I just see that it had played quite nicely underneath. But Faranos was best, yeah, for score. Although Senorita would have blocked this really hot spot there, which gave opponent 36 points. But look at that, he had Tampions from the T in fated across. Tampions. Wow, lucky he missed that one. And then Nervy, but I was thinking of, where was Nervy? 12K. 12. Amide and Nervy. That's a big score. 46 points, although that only puts me on 300. So I'm still 27 behind, and the Y gives him an easy 30 to 40 point play. So I don't know about that. Severi. I went with very because I was trying to set myself up. I looked at the remaining tiles, and well, this was from his point of view, but from my point of view, I think there were only two unseen. That's right. So he's got Atamoyas, Sea Foams, both a little tricky to spot. He missed them. Where was Atamoyas? Through the T again, yeah. Atamoyas and Sea Foams from the S. Wow. Relax helped me relax a little bit, because I was, at this point I thought, nah, I'm going down here unless I get a huge score in the next two moves. And luckily that I sneakily set myself up, and it worked. So, opponent does not have a bingo from this point. He has datum, he has Amma, top score for 22, and then telegony, or telegony. I don't know how you pronounce that one, but yeah, I looked at the tele prefix, and then I looked at the remaining tiles, and thought, yeah, because it looked vaguely familiar, and that sealed the win. So, yeah, one or two misses, but a pretty decent game all in all. Hope you enjoyed watching that one, and I will see you next time.